Don't ever forget.
Don't ever forget that today, July 25, 1978, just 44 years ago, the first ever baby that was conceived outside of the womb via in vitro fertilization was born. The procedure was quoted as the most remarkable medical breakthroughs of the 20th century. Let me take you back in time. For years, Leslie and Peter Brown wanted to have a child of their own, but because of her blocked fallopian tube, Leslie and Peter found it hard to conceive. Not knowing that the British gynecologist Patrick Skepto and scientist Robert Edwards have been studying a procedure for a decade already that will solve their problem. They have tried and failed almost 300 times, where only 5 women were clinically pregnant but none gave birth to a live baby. Known as the in vitro fertilization, or simply IVF, a procedure that will take a woman's egg cell and a man's sperm cell to mimic conception, not inside a woman's womb, but on a dish inside a laboratory. After they agreed to try this new technology, a historical medical procedure took place. After using Leslie's egg cell and the sperm of her husband, they did the fertilization in a laboratory. After making sure the egg was fertilized, it was later placed back inside Leslie's womb. The question looms as the pregnancy took place and as it gained media attention: will the baby be as normal as other babies that are conceived organically? Will the baby survive? Will her DNA and other genetic features be different because of the procedure? Is it morally okay to conceive using science in the creation of life? As many people support, criticize, and give their moral opinion on the matter continues to grow, so is the little baby inside her womb. The experimental procedure gave them a bouncing baby girl 9 months later via cesarean section. They named her Louise Joy Brown. After giving birth, she was monitored carefully for any abnormality, DNA, genetics, and even fingerprints. According to Louise, there was about 100 different procedures that was done to her before they let her go home to her parents and was declared a normal child. In an article published by Science Daily, they stated that since the first IVF baby was born, there are more than 8 million other babies that are conceived via in vitro fertilization all over the world. In vitro fertilization is a medical procedure that gave couples hope in building their own family, a procedure that not only gives life but also hope for people who have reproductive problems. Don't ever forget that. Is it morally right to tamper with the creation of life through science? Put your answers below and don't forget to press that button.
Don't ever forget.